Hello everybody, this is Superior Wolf bringing you the first commentary in a very long time, and hopefully many more to come. So I hope you guys are excited and are looking forward to seeing me commentate again. And I'm definitely very excited because I watched myself and watched my old commentaries and really just realized how much I loved commentating and how fun it was. And so now I'm thinking about getting started back into it again and maybe improving as compared to how I was in the past. I watched a lot of my very oldest commentaries, and sometimes I actually did laugh at myself for some of the things I said or the ways I said things. So let's see. This is going to be my first commentary in a while, and it's going to be a nice PvZ on Daybreak LE. So this is a ladder game, and the two players are EGIdrA versus PuCK. I'm sure everybody's familiar with IdrA. He plays for Evil Geniuses. Zerg hasn't been doing too well recently in his tournaments. We haven't really seen that many results from him recently, so I'm not too sure what's going on that front. And on the other side, we have PuCK, who is one of my practice partners. Actually, I've played quite a few games with him, and he plays for Convergence Gaming. And Convergence has a very strong lineup. One of the players that you might be familiar with from Convergence is Yada, who won out the Breakout Player Award at MLG Winter Championships. And that's because he went through the open bracket, and he actually managed to take out a lot of really strong players, such as, I think, Druby, Killer, Shu, a lot of those players. So now we've got PuCK trying to deny the hatchery, but IdrA did send out 2 drones, so he's going to put down that hatchery, and that's really nice. I would have liked to see PuCK put a pylon there to block, because I know personally as a Zerg, pylon blocks really delay your hatchery. It makes it very annoying. IdrA now sending this drone back. His pool is just finished. He's going to be pumping out probably one set of lings right here. There we go. Pretty standard. A lot of Zergs are now doing this Stefano style. He's getting 2 lings, 2 sets of lings. And this probe is going to have to hightail it out of here pretty soon. Now we've got PuCK putting down his first gateway. He's playing pretty safe. He got the forge before his gateway. I think in this scenario, especially against a player like IdrA, who generally doesn't do cheeses or kind of rush, I think it would have been a little bit nicer to be greedier and get the gateway before your forge. And that's actually a pretty significant difference, because you can get out your cybernetic score significantly faster if your gateway is first. So I would like to see the gateway first before the forge. And I don't think IdrA would have punished him. IdrA now going for the standard 3rd hatch at 3rd base. And this is very much looking like very standard cVgPuCK right now. I'm definitely very interested in how the game of StarCraft 2 is turning out. A lot of days you see things starting to look more and more like StarCraft and Brood War. This is very much like cVgP in Brood War now, where Protoss will fast expand, and the Zerg in response will put down 3 hatcheries at 3 different bases. So PuCK, interestingly, getting a second gateway right now. Generally, you don't see that this early. Is this a full wall off? It looks like this is a full wall off. So not sure where he's going with that. He's now pumping out 1 zealot, and I think he will be going for. Oh, there's a little gap here. So generally, when they get 2 gateways this way, it is because they want to do some zealot pressure and perhaps take out the 3rd of the Zerg. But looks like he canceled the zealot, so he's not going for that now. Perhaps he just wanted to wall off this large secondary view. We've got IdrA. He's plopped down his first 2 gases at 6 minutes, so it's very standard. He's only got 2 on here. He's adding the 3rd now. This is very standard. At 7 minutes, IdrA should be making a lair, a 3rd gas, and Evo chamber and roach warren. For PuCK, we've got robotics facility and gateway, and 2 sentries are about to pop out. Not getting +1 attack yet. Started it for a second, and then canceled it. So, looks like he's opting to try and get a few more sentries instead of spending 100 gas on that +1 upgrade. And I think he should be going for a relatively quick third in this, with this kind of build, because he's just popping out sentries to defend his third. This is actually a very, very dangerous map for Protoss compared to other maps, simply because the third is a lot harder to defend than on maps such as IdrA, where you can just wall off with a few gateways and then be pretty much invulnerable. Alright, so we've got a deviation from IdrA now. He is not going for the standard roach play that we've seen from many Zergs recently, and is instead going for Zergling, so we should be seeing Zergling, Baneling nest also. No there yet. Huh. It's a little bit odd. He's going to be going for a very, very Zergling heavy style though. And I'm wondering if is this IdrA's new style? Is he maybe experimenting with these Zergling heavy plays recently? Third base now coming down to PuCK, and I love this play. You always want to wall off with these gateways. It makes it so hard for Zerg to attack. Here comes the first set of Zerglings though. And they are gonna get onto the sentries, but some force field should be able to prevent any sentries from dying here. Nice force fields. I think one sentry may have died. No sentries died. So nice force fields there by PuCK. IdrA will scout out this third though, so he knows what's coming. More and more Lings coming out. IdrA just pumping Lings out right now, looking to get very aggressive heading into the mid game. This could actually prove to be very, very useful because the plus attack for... Oh, Zergling's streaming past again. Not going to be able to get too much done here though. There's a lot of sentries. No zealots though, and might be able to pick off some sentries here. Force field's not the greatest. 2 sentries, 3 sentries, 4 sentries all go down. And wow, those Zerglings were extremely cost effective there. PuCK took a huge loss there. You really, really need to retain your sentry count in Zerg versus Protoss. That's what gives Protoss the edge in the mid game, is the ability to force field off your enemy. And here comes more Zerglings. He's in a bit better position now, but some sentries on the outside are going to get picked off. Nice force fields, but still losing sentries left and right. And these Zerglings are doing a lot of damage. We'll clean that up though. And IdrA still just pumping Zerglings. He's added a lair, and he's starting to get the +2/+2 as well as drops. So we're going to see a very, very aggressive style from IdrA right here. He's going to be doing drops all over the place. He's going to make sure that PuCK cannot move out. And the fact that he took out so many sentries is so, so beneficial for him right now because, oh, he's going to pick off more. Force fields go down, but these 2 guys, these 2 more guys on the outside will also die. And PuCK makes a little crying face. He's definitely probably pretty frustrated with all these things killing his sentries like this. Oh, ho, ho. And IdrA with the BM. I've actually heard he's a very nice guy in person, but that was a little bit BM there. Alright, we're gonna get some Baneling drops now. IdrA now taking his 4th base. These Baneling drops are going to be very, very perfect, very, very effective. And he's going to wait until his +2 attack finishes, which then he can use to kill probes in one shot with Baneling. So that makes the probes vaporize as soon as those Banelings come. This timing has worked out pretty well. He's got 5 Overlords, and he's going to start splitting them up to various bases. And it would be very, very effective if he attacks several bases at once. And IdrA is pretty much all over the map. He's pooping up some creep at this 4th base, preventing PuCK from expanding there. Although PuCK might just opt to take this center base too. And we've got PuCK now making Colossus tank. And here comes the Banelings. Will PuCK be able to react in time? He has not moved his probes yet, and the Banelings are about to be unloaded. There goes the Baneling. Oh, the +2 is not yet finished. Still does a decent amount of damage. Oh, alright, this attack did not work out for IdrA. But, actually, looks like he did manage to pick off a few sentries there. Sorry about that. IdrA actually slightly mistimed that. He should have gotten a few more waited a few more seconds so his +2 would finish. But did you see what happened there? He attacked from the front at the same time as he dropped from the back. And that distracted PuCK and made PuCK unable to realize that he was being dropped at his main. IdrA up to 89 harvesters. PuCK at 74. He's getting Storm and Colossus. And Infestor's now coming out for IdrA. And PuCK is going to take this middle expansion, as I said. Looks like PuCK is looking to get aggressive, even though he only has +1 attack. It's a little bit odd because IdrA's been way ahead on upgrades for a very long time. He's still ahead on upgrades, even with Protoss Chrono. And PuCK has not really been spending his Chronos very effectively. You can see all his Nexuses have full energy. We've got some more Baneling drops coming in. PuCK reacts to this one, but there's another one coming in the back, and IdrA's attacking from the front at the same time, doing as much distraction as possible. Here comes this Overlord, and PuCK is not reacting. Four drones go down, a few more probes go down, and this is really nice multitasking from both players. IdrA was able to do some damage there, even though PuCK didn't see it coming. And IdrA now has a pretty sizable force. It's mainly Zerglings, but those Infestors can lock PuCK's army in place as those Banelings come in to vaporize everything else. IdrA's got to be careful though, because he is a little bit vulnerable until he gets those Broodlords up. Looks like he's opting to be a little bit aggressive here. You can see at the same time he's getting his 3/3, or he's getting 3 armor, getting 2 Spires, so that'll allow him to upgrade his Broodlords in the future. Here comes IdrA, he's got to micro this very carefully. PuCK is pretty well spread out, but these Banelings are going to land on all of these units. Zerglings getting right in there, and PuCK actually looks like he's going to hold this very easily. And all these, oh, GG! Wow. After outplaying PuCK pretty much the entire game, that one fatal mistake, IdrA should not have attacked as he was teching. As he's teching, he should be defending, he should be spining up, he should not attack, especially with this kind of a force, a Zergling Baneling force, which is very fragile and can be really quickly destroyed, especially when PuCK was already pre-spread out. IdrA had already solidified a pretty good lead coming into late game, and he should have just waited for his 2 Spires to finish and get that Broodlord tech started while making spines and securing this base. And PuCK would not have been able to attack as efficiently on creep. So great game by there, good job by PuCK, congrats to him for winning. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I will see you later.